go. Well, hey, babe. It's Jamithatsme here. Welcome back to my channel. Listen, let's go ahead and get into love and hip hop ATL. Okay. All right, so this episode started off with the passing of DMX, and I believe that Kirk is from New York, Safaree is from New York, so they go up to that area, okay, so that they can celebrate the life of DMX. We meet a new artist by the name of Rini Ruchi. I'm familiar with Rini. I do know that her song was going kind of live around on TikTok or whatnot, so that went viral, which actually helped her because she was able to get a deal out of that from her song going viral on TikTok, and from that, she didn't have any music prior to that. Okay, so once this went viral, I guess people went to her page, checked her out or something. It was like, yo, we want to put you on. And that was that. Okay, so she got a deal out of that. We learned that she's living in ATL, but she's also a mom. And her children are back home in South Carolina with her mom. So her mom is helping her take care of the kids, although the baby daddy lives about 20 minutes away and has yet to actually take the time out to come and be with his kids. Okay, girl. All right, I saw some on somebody post saying being a father ain't hard. Y'all was just lazy or something like that. Or y'all just ain't SHIOT. It was something like that. And whatever it was, I agreed. Okay. Now she has a man and his name is Fujiano. All right. He's been locked up. I think this man may have gotten locked up last year. Okay. But I'm wondering because all the scenes that she filmed looked like COVID was nowhere around. Okay, they had a softball game. Her mama over there running around. I was like, look at her mama out here playing softball or whatever she out here doing, still running, got her good knees and stuff. I said, you better go ahead, mama. Okay, so she out here doing her thing. But I'm like, girl, where is COVID? All right, is they there? When did y'all film this, honey? But anywho, he is indeed he's locked up. And I believe that the judge gave him like 5 years or something like that. But she said that I'm going to stick beside him. I'm going to stick beside him. Yeah, look at him. I'm going to stick beside him. That's what she's giving. The energy of her sticking beside her man. I just cannot deal, okay? You can come on in. So, what else happened? What was interesting was that she says that because her kids' dad haven't been so active in their life, she feels as though Fujiano has been really active and he's been a good father figure or whatever for the kids, and that her friends don't understand why she's going to hang in there with him. And she says that it's because he's a good role model of the father figure or whatever for the kids. And I'm like, you sound stupid. Okay, I don't even know how long you've been with this man, but for me, I mean, maybe I can't relate because I haven't been in a situation like that. But for me, it don't make sense. This, if you want to be with him and you just hanging in there because that's what you want to do, say that. Don't be trying to put it off on the kids. Somebody who's doing a great job with your kids and stuff like that, and he can't physically be there for real. Like, don't put that off on them kids, girl. That's something that you want to do. Okay, and by the time this man get out, if he has to stay in there all 5 years, them damn kids gonna be teenagers. Okay, your son look like he halfway there. Baby gonna be in 20s in college, not thinking about that man. Okay, hear what I say. So I don't know what the hell. I just don't want her to put it off on them children. Like, girl, if that's something you want to do, then do that. All right, what else did she talk about? I'm trying to look through my notes real quick to see if there was anything else that she said. I think that was really it. I think that was really it. Her mom also owns like a bar or something like that, a little shop that she got, a little bar shop. I guess people come by, they drink, do a little something. Obviously, her mama got it going on. I'm like, come on, mama. Come on, mama, Rini Ruchi, honey. Let's go ahead and move on. But let me say this, though, before I move on really to Amaretta. I just want to say that originally, I was liking how Love and Hip Hop was for like the first episode, right? I was really liking it. I was like, okay, this is cool, whatever. I like it. I like the dynamics. I like that they're more so talking about, family and stuff. But I think I don't even know what episode we're on, but I think by the third episode, I was like, okay, wait a minute. I lied. I thought I liked it, but I don't know what direction y'all going. And I'm a little, I don't know. Okay. And really, honestly, for me, it was more so hearing about Yandy. I think I got tired of them dragging out Yandy's storyline. I feel like everything that was going on with Yandy could have been wrapped up in the first episode, to be honest. But y'all just stretched it out. So I don't know if we're going to see Yandy more this season, or if it seems like are they doing stuff in segments or something? Like, we probably going to see Yandy some more this season. Let me not say that, because I was assuming segments because we haven't seen Bambi and Scrap. right? So are y'all gonna alternate? You know what I'm saying? Like when we pull out Miss Yandy, are y'all gonna put in Scrap and Bambi? Like, what is that about? Okay, so I don't know, but let's go ahead and try. Let's move on. Let's march on, honey. So Amaretta and her family, she links up with her sister and her brother to pretty much tell them about her relationship with her mama and how she don't really respect her and how she feels like her mama indeed chose a man over her children. Her sister disagrees with her and tells her that's not true and continues to make her seem as though her feelings are insignificant, making her feel like they aren't valid or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like anything she had to say, her sister went against it. Basically saying like, girl, no, you wrong. Okay. What else did we learn about that? Yeah, making her feel like her feelings were not valid. Okay. Her sister also told her basically that she needs to move the on. And I said, well, wait a minute, how's she gonna move on? Like she got unresolved, feelings and issues towards her mom, and she has yet to be healed. So until she works on that, then maybe she can start moving on. She got to work on some healing. And even the sister did say like, y'all may need to get a therapist or whatever, and that's fine. But you do not try and tell this girl that what she experienced was not what she experienced with her mama. If she felt like her mom was putting a man before her. Okay, that's her experience. You were the older child, so you probably didn't feel that impact because you probably was out with your friends doing this and that. You probably didn't look at things how she probably looked at it. I don't know. But that baby girl experienced something that she didn't like that didn't make her feel good. So don't try and tell her that that's not how she felt when it was. Okay, so I didn't like that, but we'll go ahead and move on. So her sister ends up taking her mom, and I think the other girl was her sister too. I think her name was Amina. She takes them to this spot where you can like break things and smash things like TVs, computers, washers, whatever. So they're at this breaking place, and Amaretta tells her, Amaretta mama like tell her to go ahead and say what's going on. Like go ahead and speak her piece. And Amaretta says, I feel like you made a decision to choose this man over, what I'm saying, your kids or whatever. And the mom is like, no, I didn't. I don't agree with that. Like, I'm not going to accept that. And Amaretta's like, yes, you did. Like, keep it real. Okay. And of course, her mama denies it. All right. Her other sister, the same one that told her how to feel and what she was feeling was not real. That same sister said that y'all should just agree to disagree. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no, what you mean agree to disagree about something I experienced in my life? Like, I ain't like that. I'm like, she was the wrong person to bring them together, for real, for real. What ended up happening? So Amina and Amaretta, the other sister, I believe this is her sister, the other sister ended up walking out. So they leave, and her sister is talking to her, telling her, and I want to say this is her sister, Amina. So Amina is talking to Amaretta and letting her know, like, she know pretty much the mama know what she did. She know what the man did. She know all of that. I don't know. The way she was talking was kind of like, dang, did the man possibly violate you or something like that? The way Amina was talking to Amaretta. But overall, what I got was the man obviously was not that good of a man, and the mama continued to put him before the kids. And even Amina kind of recognized that. And Amina even said, like, I'm not going to tell this girl that that's not what she experienced when that was her experience. So when the mama come outside, the mama tell Amina, you don't even need to be talking to her about her situation. Don't even be trying to counsel her. Okay. And help her with her mental. Like, don't even try to do that. And I'm like, well, you need to be the one over here talking to your daughter. If she can't talk to her, why don't you sit down and talk to her, even if that requires you to own up to your way of parenting? You know what I'm saying? You thought you was doing things right, and it actually wasn't completely right. You got to be okay with being corrected. You know what I'm saying about that? Or somebody telling you that how you did things was not right, and it affected them in this way. And I mean, it is what it is. And so what else happened? Amina goes on to say, like, that's her truth. I'm not gonna stop her from saying her truth. And then the other sister, because Amaretta said y'all don't want to hear the truth, the other sister says, but that's your story. That's your personal story. I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's your personal story. So if that's her personal story and you ain't got nothing to do with it, again, you should not be the person out here telling her how she should feel about her experience and her personal story, girl. Just stay out of it. All right. So that's that. Let's move on to Kirk and his son. So Kirk has a son named Chris that's about 30 years old, okay? And all I thought was Kirk had, the 2 or 3 or 4 kids, or however many he got down here in Atlanta, okay? I don't know how many kids that man got, but it's a lot. I think he got 2 with Rasheeda. He got that girl. I think he got 2 other sons outside of Rasheeda, possibly, I think. And then this oldest child, I don't know, but it's a lot of them. And so he goes up to New York so that he could see this son, because he hasn't seen this son in years, because this son, I think he probably was battling like substance abuse or depression or something. So he was going through a lot of things. Okay. So he goes to see his son. He and Kai, I think that's his name. So they go, they link up in the park, they see each other, hug up on each other. I think the boy said he hasn't seen Kirk since he was 12 years old, and this baby 30 now. What? All this traveling you've been doing all over the world, and you couldn't make room to go and travel and see your child? I understand if you guys may have talked on the phone often, but the fact that you wasn't making room to go and see your child, I mean, were y'all upset? Was he mad with you for some years and you guys just weren't talking? Like, what the hell was that about? 12 years, since this baby was 12 and he's 30 now, and you haven't seen this man in all that time. What's that? What's that about? What 18? How long is that? 13? How many? I don't know, I can't even calculate right now. I'm just like, it was a lot of years. That's all I can say. I just feel like that's a very, very long time for you to not be around your child. Like, what that's a whole lot. So I don't understand that, but at least he got a chance to see him and meet his grandkids for the first time. This boy got 2 kids. One of them look like she about 7. The other one probably about 4 or something. Beautiful little girls, but it looks like he got a whole family and everything. It hasn't, been talking to his dad. So hopefully, they could get it on track and get their relationship back together, girl, because that right there. Okay, speaking of getting on track and getting a relationship back together, we got to move on to Miss Sierra, because Sierra, she getting into it with her sisters. Okay, ever since she broke up with BK, she been elevating in her life. Okay, she has this online program where she teach girls how to make money, how to build businesses from start to finish. So she got that going on. She highlights 2 young ladies to be a part of, I guess, a graduation. And I'm like, why you talking about you highlighted these 2 ladies? It sounds like they were the only ones that took and could afford the damn class that you over there offering. But okay, however you want to set it up for America, girl. Sierra says that she's having issues with her sister. Okay, she got twin sisters. One of their names is Camille. That's the one she got issues with. She let this girl work in her shop. The girl was supposed to pay booth rent, never paid booth rent, and she had to put her out. And we learned that the girl pretty much was feeling really entitled, getting attitudes with people, really nasty attitude with other customers, not paying booth rent, not doing nothing, just, doing what the hell she want to do. And so Miss Thang had to go ahead and let her go. But when I first saw it, when I saw that she had issues with her sisters, I was kind of like, what in the rasheeda is going on over here? Like, what in the rasheeda is happening? So are we recycling things? Like, Rasheeda just had an issue with her sister on last week's episode, and now here it is. We got Sierra with the same thing. I don't really want everybody to be running the same type of storyline. I don't. I feel like Kirk somewhat had an issue with his son, and then who just had an issue with their mom? I think it was with Amaretta. Just got an issue with her mom. So I'm just like, okay. I guess. Do y'all know what y'all doing over there, ATL? Y'all better not do this to Hollywood. Do not mess Hollywood up. Y'all know Hollywood is my franchise. Do not mess Hollywood up. Bring her back how y'all have always brought her back. The raunchiness and all. Okay? You do not have to fix her for us. Leave her alone. Leave her be. Okay? So Sierra decides to have, I guess, pretty much like a crowd boil, okay, for her sisters and stuff. They come over to the house. They're talking. She wants to go ahead and get to the meat of the situation, right? Her sister is just like, girl, I ain't even trying to talk. I just want you to talk about what you did to me. Like, let's just go ahead and get it. Let's be honest, ma'am, so we can move on. Miss Sierra said, girl, you got a lot of hostility. You got a lot of anger towards me, okay? I don't understand. And so that's when Sierra started bringing up the fact that, girl, like you was working in my shop, without paying booth rent. And the girl was like, I had to pay somebody else booth rent. When you put me out, I had to go work in somebody else's shop. I was paying no booth rent, so booth rent wasn't an issue. Sierra calls her out about her parents still taking care of bills for the sister. Sierra says they different because she grew up in the projects, but her twin sisters grew up in the suburbs and stuff. They get whatever they want and still get their bills and stuff paid. Honey, girl, she turned around and called her sister a jealous little bitch. Girl, they was really getting heated over there, wasn't it? So needless to say, nothing was resolved. But her sister was talking about breaking her windows and everything, breaking Sierra windows. Sierra told security, y'all Sierra said, y'all better get her for breaking my window, because if she break them, y'all gonna pay for them. Girl, when she said that, they got to running, honey. They ran down there trying to make sure that girl didn't bust not a single window. It was a mess, okay? But all in all, the episode was okay. It was okay for what it was. It was better than last week's episode, which is why I did not review it, because I was like, this ain't even giving what it's supposed to have been gave. I didn't really care a whole lot about the Infinity story, for real. I'm team mendeecees at this time, so whatever mendeecees is talking about, I understand, and I agree with mendeecees. But it seems like we're probably going to be seeing some yandy and mendeecees and Infinity on next week, child. But that's that. That's all I got. Okay, I want to hear you guys' thoughts and comments down below. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, or follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.